we post data to the server to add new resources to the server. In this exercise, we're going to make use of the post operation using fetch to post a comment to the server and add it to the list of comments already on the server. So this involves modification to the data on the server side, and in turn, when the data is modified and then the updated data is fetched and then pushed into our Redux store so that the update is reflected into a Redux store and thereafter reflected into our view when the Redux store gets updated. So let's go ahead and make use of the post operation using fetch. To perform a post operation to post a comment to the server, let's open the action creator.js file. And in here, we have already seen how we added a comment to our Redux store already. We're going to modify this comment such that this add comment will simply receive a comment and then push that into the server. But before we do that, we will add in another action creator called post comment, which indeed takes exactly these parameters as the parameters for this action creator, and then it will perform the post operation on the server. So once I move that in here, the add comment itself now becomes more simpler. It will just receive the comment. Now this add comment is no longer going to be used the way we have done earlier, but instead the add comment is going to be used by post comment to push the comment into the Redux store. So this add comment method will now become a lot more simpler. So here the payload is simply comment here. Now this also means that we will have to update the reducer, but we'll do that as later step in this exercise. So here, when we receive these 4 pieces of information as parameters to the post comment, what do we do here? So in here, we will create a new JavaScript object and then map the various parameters that we received into this JavaScript object. And then we will add, for this, we will add another property called date, which we will set as new date to ISO string. So we will add in the date right here in the post comment. And after that, we will post this comment to the server. So to post the comment to the server, we'll say return fetch base URL plus comments. So we are doing a fetch operation on this, but in this case, this is going to be a post operation. So how do we do a post? So when you do a post, you need to supply the value inside here. Now, when you don't specify the method that we are using, it will default to get. So here I specify the method as post, meaning that this operation is going to be a post operation. And then we will enclose the body of the message into the body that we will send out. So to enclose this comment that we have just created into the body of the message, we'll say body is JSON stringify new comment. So we will take this JavaScript object and then turn that into a JSON and then put that into the body of the message. So recall that a post operation requires you to send the data in the body of the message. Now, in addition to the body, we will set up a few headers, and the header that we will set up is content type application JSON. Now recall that the body contains the data in JSON format, so we need to specify that here in the header, and then we'll specify the credentials as same origin. Now this question, the same origin part, we will deal with that in the Node.js course, where we will look at same origin and cross origin and so on. And so for the moment, that is something that we need to specify there, and then we will leave it there. And now when we perform this fetch operation, so this is what defines the structure of the request message that is going on. So the body is specified here, the header is specified here, and so when this fetch operation is carried out, obviously you will receive a response from the server. So we'll say then. So the then part where we handle the response is very similar to the way we did that for the get operations that we did earlier. So I'm just going to copy that from there and then paste it into this here. So it's the same then operation that we are doing. So then response, if response, okay, return response, else, as you can see, var response, error status, and so on, throw error, and the throw error part here. And then after this, we will do exactly these things. So I'm going to add in the then part from here. And then after that, with the response, we'll say then dispatch add comment. So this response coming in from the server will contain the updated comment that has been posted to the server side. Now, when the comment is posted on the server side, the server will include an ID into the comment, and then it will send back the updated comment here. And so that will be posted into my Redux store by dispatching it as shown here. And then the error part. If we encounter an error, then we'll just simply do console log post comments. So we'll just print out the error message on the console log here. And then maybe we may just want to alert the user saying your comment could not be posted, and \n error message. Now this is optional. I just included it in there, so I'm just going to show an alert to the user. You can just simply do a console log and then leave it there if you prefer to. So that is how you're going to be posting the comment to the server there. So you will create a post message, send it to the server, and then when you receive the response, that response should be the updated comment, and that'll be pushed into the Redux store by doing the dispatch here. If there is an error, you'll just print the error in the console log and then pop up an alert message for the user. Minor correction here. This should be dispatch. So since this is a thunk, I need to add the dispatch here. So I'll send a function of a function here. So that's important to update correctly. That's it. So that's how you will handle the posting of the error. Now, how do we make use of this? So to make use of this, first of all, I need to update my comments.js file, the reducer. Now here, when you receive the comment, so the comment ID is automatically created by the server, so that'll be automatically included there. So I can remove this from the add comment, and then similarly the date, we have already put that into place in the post comment, so I can remove that from there. And then this will take care of adding the comment into the Redux store on our behalf. So as you can see, when you post a comment, you will first send the comment over to the server. And if the comment is successfully added on the server side and the server sends back a success of the posting of the comment, only then you will add it to the Redux store. So that way you ensure that the comment posted by the user is actually reflected by changing the data on the server side before even adding it to the Redux store. So that's the way I am arranging this in this case. So after having done this, let's now move into the main component, and we will have to make this post comment available for our views here. Going into main component, now this add comment will no longer be directly accessible from the main component. Instead, if you want to add a comment, we will post the comment. So we'll just say post comment. The add comment itself will be used by post comment in order to add to the database. So we'll say post comment here, and then we'll come down to the method definition here, and then instead of the add comment, we'll change this to post comment. So post comment, dish ID, rating, author, comment, and this will dispatch the post comment rather than add comment. So that's the minor update that we will do to the main component. And also, when we send this to the dish detail component, instead of add comment, we'll send this as post comment. And that should take care of that. And then now going into the dish detail component. In the dish detail component, we will go in, and wherever we use the add comment, we'll change that to post comment. So minor updates to dish detail component, post comment, so to the comment form, and then when you post it in the comment form, we'll say this props post comment. So every use of the add comment here should be replaced by post comment here. And then also at the bottom, when you send the add comment, you will do post comment here. Now, just to make sure that I have updated everything, let me search for add comments. I have replaced every add comment with a post comment. So all my updates are completed. So let me save the changes. And then our application should be ready to accept a comment being posted. So let's go to our application in the browser. Going to our application in the browser, let's now go to a specific dish. So for this dish, let's submit a comment there. So we'll say 4. And you see that the comment gets added into your view there. The new comment that you just posted gets added into the view there. Now, this also means that this comment is also added to your server side. To check that out, let's open another browser tab, and then let me check the comments in there. Localhost, 3001 comments. And then if you check this comments here, you will see that the new comment that I just added is at the bottom here. So you can see that the new comment has been just added here and has been assigned a new ID of 20. So you will see that your database on the server side, the db.json file, would be updated with the addition of this new comment, and then that will be reflected in your view here. Also, we can check since we have our log running here, you can go into our loggers output here, and then you see that down below here, the add comment action was called at this point. And in the add comment action, when I open the action and the payload, you can see the payload for this add comment action. This is exactly the comment that we just added, and that has been pushed into my state. So earlier you saw that the comments was an array of 20 items. And then when I check the next state, you see that the comment is an array of 21 items. So the new comment has been pushed into my Redux store right at that point. So that demonstrates to you how the post operation can be used to post information to your database. Now, even if I reload my page, the comment that I added will still be there. Now, the earlier implementation, you saw that when you reloaded the page, the comment disappeared. But now, since this comment is persisted on the server side, so the comment will remain as such. So your db.json file has been modified, so it will be persisted even if you restart your application. So with this, we demonstrate how you can post items to your server from your React application using the fetch. This is a good time for you to do a git comment with the message fetch post comments.